What's up, guys? It's TrentFigure here, the head of judging for FHDL, bringing you the Plantronics gaming course preview. Now, I know this is the wrong cover tile for this course, but this is not Surface Paradise North. This will be Hoonigan Hill, our second course of the season. A new one to the series and a new one to us all. So this will be a pretty interesting one. Thank you for joining us again. I guess we'll just jump right in here. Basically, this is a nice little hand-drawn map I did very quickly. Sorry it's not very high quality like the last one was, even though that wasn't that high quality. This one is alright, a little bit sloppy, but it's okay. Sorry to admit that. Not a good thing to admit, but it's okay. So basically, right here we have our start line. This will be indicated by two start markers, or by the side markers of the side of the road. I'll show all this in the course preview later on in this video. So you're going to start here. You do a nice 40 roll up until the first flag. So you go from markers to flags. At the first flags, when the drift zone starts, it goes and you get up to 30. So you do, 40 roll to the flags. Once you hit the flags, that's your acceleration zone. That's why I have it in green here. I'd prefer you to initiate around here. You can initiate any point along the road you'd like. But there is a tree here that is also our initiation point, or there are flags there as well. So you're going to initiate at the tree. You're going to go in, maybe a little braking there just to get you set up for this outside zone. There is an outside zone at the gravel road that joins up with this road right here. It goes like that. There's a gravel road here. That's an outside zone. Just making that clear. And it's a little bit sloppy here. I tried to get it as proportionate as I could, but still didn't turn out very well. But you're going to come off of that outside zone, go to an inside clip, and then you will come off that inside clip, get out to a touch and go, and from that touch and go, you will go to this inside clip here, and then from this inside clip out to this touch and go, to inside clip, to touch and go. Now through this section, it's all pretty much on throttle. I guess I would allow some modulation because you do need to work it out to the touch and goes, but it will be pretty fluid. It will be all holding the same angle as if you were going right through. So the touch and goes, basically these are just rear clips for your car. So you go front to rear to front to rear to front to rear, and then here's where you transition around, maybe a little braking on that transition because you're going to bring it swooping in, and then a little slowdown for that transition, hit a front clip on the chicane, transition around again, front clip on the chicane, hold that angle through. It should be a pretty smooth going through there, and then you have a nice brake right there going into this final sweeper here. It's a very tight hairpin, and we want you to ride the outside. So you're going to come along this, try not to transition over the road, or over the road, I mean off the road. You're going to transition down, really slow down so you can make that hairpin, and you're going to bring it around all the way through that hairpin there around the outside, and then the finish will be indicated by the end of the drift zone. Now at the beginning, what I didn't mention was we will have twin turbskis, up at the top, or twin turbskis and me actually blocking traffic. For the video's sake, I had T-John join me and twin turbskis just so we could get some clean runs. So here goes the video. Alright guys, it's TrentFigure here from FHDL bringing you the Plantronics Gaming Course Preview. This is for round 2 of our Season 2. Here we are at Hoonigan Hill. This is a brand new course to our series, so it's very exciting to be revealing this to you guys. And I guess we'll just get started. So here I am at the start. I'll show you on the map real quick where it's at. Get rid of all this filtery stuff. We are right here in this area. So you see there's Surfer's Paradise, which was our first round. You're just going to come right over here in between the Outback and Surfer's Paradise, right up here in the hills by the construction site. So basically, here we are at the start. It's going to be back here. You're going to do a 40 roll all the way down to this first set of flags. At this set of flags, you will then accelerate, and you accelerate all the way up to this tree, where you will then initiate. You come in, sweep over, get an outside zone at this gravel road. You're going to bring it down to an inside clip, to an outside touch and go, to an inside clip, to an outside touch and go, to an inside clip, to an outside touch and go. And you're going to bring it down, transition around, bring it out to an inside clip, and an inside clip down that chicane. Then you're going to transition again, basically a long, slow, down, e-brake, whatever, to a whole outside zone around this hairpin. And you're going to follow that all the way and try and continue your drift all the way out until these final markers, which marks the finish of the course. Now, as you can see here, we have twin turb skis down here blocking off traffic. This is how it will be during qualifying and competition, just so we do not get any cars running on the course. It makes it very easy on the drivers, and it's just overall better for the flow of competition. So I'm going to head back up to the top here and give you a full run through of the course. Alright, now we have T-John up here where I will be in my truck, blocking traffic. Alright, so here we are at the starting line in between the two posts there. I'm going to accelerate to 40 miles an hour. I'm going to accelerate, initiate, drag the outside, bring it in, missing that, front clip. Oh, sorry, I'm going to restart there. There's a bit of lag. My game always lags when it turns night for some reason because all the lights got to turn on. So I'm going to give it a restart. I'll probably edit this part out so nobody will even hear that, but that's A-okay. Rip me, rip the editor, aka me. Oh. Alright. So we're back here at the top, at the starting point. We're going to go do our 40 roll. Going to accelerate, initiate, outside, try and get that inside, get out to the touch and go, inside, touch and go, try and get that inside, try and stretch it up to that touch and go, to that inside, to e-brake drag, slow it down, try and drag all along the outside here, over finish. Try not to hit Warren. Ooh, that's okay. That's why we run those Titans, but it will not be a Titan. It'll actually be a Ford Raptor. But that's why we run those trucks, is because they're heavy and you can run into them, and they block traffic very nicely. Alright, so that was our the Plantronics Gaming Hoonigan Hill course preview. We'll be looking forward to seeing everybody qualifying. Sign-ups should be open the day you are seeing this. And remember, guys, keep it slideways.